Good evening. I'm joined by our team as we bring you comprehensive coverage of today's top stories, both here and across the globe.
Top 20 global news headlines, December 5th, 2025. Global diplomacy and conflict. 1. Putin meets U.S. envoy amid peace talks. Russian President Vladimir Putin met with a top U.S. envoy to discuss a U.S.-backed peace proposal for Ukraine, though a Russian official warned that key parts of the plan remain unacceptable to Moscow. 2. Trump pardons ex-Honduran president. President Donald Trump pardoned former Honduran President Juan Orlando Hernández of drug-related convictions, sparking controversy ahead of the country's tightly contested presidential election. 3. U.S. halts immigration from 19 countries. The Trump administration paused all new immigration applications from 19 non-European countries, citing security concerns, drawing immediate backlash from immigrant rights groups. 4. China-Russia strategic alignment. China and Russia held a strategic consultation, reaffirming their opposition to attempts to whitewash the history of colonial aggression and aligning positions on issues such as the Taiwan question. 5. NATO chief dismisses U.S. commitment. Fears. The NATO Secretary General dismissed concerns about U.S. commitment to the alliance ahead of a high-level meeting on Ukraine's support. 6. Iran's currency hits new low. Iran's national currency fell to a new record low, signaling the deepening impact of nuclear-related sanctions on the country's economy. Major disasters and humanitarian crisis. 7. Asia floods death toll crosses 1,100. The combined death toll from catastrophic floods and landslides across South and Southeast Asia, including Sri Lanka and Indonesia, has surpassed 1,100, with scientists calling the events a severe climate warning. 8. Sri Lanka braces for recovery. Sri Lanka faces a daunting recovery, with economic losses from Cyclone Ditwa estimated at $6 to $7 billion, greater than the country's current foreign reserves. 9. Gaza mass wedding. Despite ongoing conflict, 54 couples were married in a mass wedding ceremony held in Gaza. 10. Evictions in East Jerusalem. Hundreds of Palestinians face imminent eviction from their homes in East Jerusalem following Israeli court orders. 3. Law, crime, and governance. 11. MH370 search to resume. Malaysia announced that the deep-sea search for Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 will resume this month following new data, over a decade after the plane's disappearance. 12. Australian social media ban. Australia is set to enforce a new social media age limit, banning platforms such as TikTok and Instagram for children under 16, with fines up to $33 million for non-compliance. 13. UK court backlog measures. The UK government is considering radical steps, including the potential scrapping of some jury trials, to address the significant backlog in the court system. 14. Bangladesh MP sentenced. A Bangladesh court sentenced UK Member of Parliament Tulip Siddiq in absentia to 2 years in prison on corruption charges. 15. US Defense Secretary under scrutiny. U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth faces congressional scrutiny after a Pentagon watchdog reported that his use of the Signal app to share airstrike details posed risks to U.S. personnel. IV. Technology and business. 16. India revokes mandatory app order. The Indian government announced amendments to its controversial order requiring all smartphones to pre-install a state-owned cyber safety app, following strong backlash and resistance from major tech companies, including Apple. 17. Airbus delivery target cut. Airbus reduced its 2025 jet delivery target due to ongoing supply chain issues, particularly with engine supplies for its top-selling aircraft. 18. China's reusable rocket debut. China's land space company launched its reusable Zhuge 3 rocket, though the test ended in a landing failure, maintaining global attention on China's commercial space race. V. Social and cultural. 19. MrBeast named top U.S. YouTuber. MrBeast has been named the top U.S. YouTuber for the 6th consecutive year, continuing his dominance in global online content creation. 20. German president visits UK. The German president received a royal welcome at the start of the first state visit to the UK by a German head of state in 27 years, marking strengthened diplomatic ties.